Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about today is water shortages, and this is out of Jackson, Mississippi. They have been experiencing frequent water shortages and contamination for years. And this is all the while because of a leaking water main pours about 5 million gallons per day into a nearby stream. Now, I know what you're going to say. Well, this is why we prep. Yeah, but for those of us who can't, especially for like the elderly and things like that, this is very concerning. Now, this leak was actually located underneath of a golf course at the Colonial Country Club, and it has been there since 2016. It affected one of two main pipes carrying water from the local treatment plant to the rest of the city, where the pressure was so strong that water from the leak shot into the air like a geyser, and it carved a swimming pool sized pit into the ground. Now, not only did the country club leak lose enough to supply 50,000 people with water every single day, but it was only one of many large leaks affecting Jackson's aging water system. The city's two water plants were built in 1910 and then another one in the 1980s, meaning that many of the pipes that the city relies on are over 100 years old, and they could break again in any moment. So Jackson residents have been experiencing problems with their water for years. They receive frequent boil notices, warnings that the tap water is unsafe and should be boiled before use. And at times they receive no tap water at all. And many residents, they stockpile bottled water to prepare for the next crisis. And being without clean drinking water, it's bad enough, right? But experiencing these shortages while clean water is being poured out onto the ground is especially alarming. Now, as temperatures rise across the globe, Jackson is not the only part of the U.S. that is experiencing water shortages. You've got California, right? And other western states have been facing a years-long drought, while pollution has affected the water supply in towns like Dimock, Pennsylvania. And Dimock is D-I-M-O-C-K. These shortages, they lead to increased water costs and may have long-term effects on agriculture that could drive up food prices. So, what's being done to fix it? Well, until recently, poor management has prevented any real kind of improvement in Jackson, which is why the Justice Department ordered the city to bring in an outside manager for the water department in 2022. Repairs are underway, starting with the Colonial Country Club leak. But this is years that these people in Jackson have been dealing with this. Why did it take so long? Why? I mean, even with the boil water notices and stuff like that, even if they had Berkeys, Life Straws, other water filtration systems, I don't think it would have even been safe with that. They should have never allowed these residents to go this long with unsafe water. Just like in Michigan. What was it? Was it Detroit? Is their water still unsafe? It's sad to say that when you go to look up anything about Michigan, and their water crisis, right? The last thing that I can find, any kind of update, was in August of 2022. And it shows that they remain under a boil water notice. And this has been going on for years, even with Michigan. What is it going to take for our government officials to wake up and to stop treating our citizens as if we were less than the dirt on their shoes? Do they drink the water? No. Would they even shower with that water? Wash their hands with that water? Wash their faces with that water? What about washing their dishes with that water? No. But yet, they expect us to wash our dishes, wash our hands, wash our faces, bathe our children with that water. Something's got to be done. I understand the amount of money that it would take to fix the infrastructure, but I think it would be money well spent and keep people out of harm's way, especially when they're drinking water that is probably contaminated. All right. That's all I have to say, I think. I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fear less. Ciao.